Again, my legitimate question is, what is this game going to do better than any other FPS on the market currently or coming out in the near future? Because I simply do not see it. Hey yo, it's Vondo, and I've been very patient with this game. 6 days in Fallujah when it comes to making my video. It's supposed to come out in March, but I'm like, that sounds a bit premature. I'm gonna let more gameplay come out, I'm gonna let more screenshots, more information about this game come out. But guess what? Nothing has come out since March. Nothing. All we got is a cinematic trailer and one well choreographed gameplay trailer that has interviews spliced in between it. But that's all we got. No concrete and tangible information about the multiplayer, about any type of progression system, any type of customization. None of that. Not even a solid release date. Just holiday 2021, which could be from what? October, November to December. So this game can be coming out in the next 5, 6, maybe even 4 months, because we're rolling into July, and we don't have anything tangible and concrete about this game other than these 2 trailers. Yeah, I don't see the hype. Am I being a hater? Absolutely. Do I care? No, I don't.
Hey, Sway Lee, hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Because I don't even need to get into the controversy surrounding the Gold Star families not being very fond of this game, how they feel like it's going to trivialize the war and the conflict. I don't need to get into Peter Tamit's dumbass statement how this game is not political, even though it covers one of the most controversial and political wars in the US, the Iraq War and the War on Terror. Don't need to get into that. And you know what's funny? You know that was a dumbass statement because they backtracked it, a couple weeks later. Well, we know you cannot separate the politics from the game. No, you don't. Because if you did, you would have made that dumbass statement in the first place. Am I right? Of course I am. But let's talk about the actual gameplay, because I'm not impressed. It's not bad, but it doesn't look good either. It's not blowing away mechanically. It doesn't look the prettiest. The sounds, they sounded kind of iffy on my end, but that could be just my audio setup. So I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that too harshly, or judge the game too harshly on the sound. But my legitimate question for this game is, what is it going to do better than any other FPS on the market out currently, and that'll be coming out in the near future? Again, my legitimate question is, what is this game going to do better than any other FPS on the market currently or coming out in the near future? Because I simply do not see it. Is it going to have the large-scale combat and destruction like Battlefield? No. What about the large-scale and tactical combat like Squads or Insurgency Sandstorm? Nope. What about the in-depth weapon customization like Modern Warfare 2019 and Escape from Tarkov? No information about customization, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. And what about just being, a fun classic multiplayer experience like Halo Infinite's multiplayer, which is also going to be free to play and accessible, and whatever Call of Duty Activision decides to turn out this year? I don't see it. Well, let's get into the single player aspect now. Is it going to be just more fun to have a better narrative than games like Far Cry 6 or Deathloop? Don't know, because we only gotten 1 trailer in the last couple of months. So I'm supposed to be excited for this? This game's biggest selling point is that it's controversial and it got cancelled. That's not doing much for me when it comes to it being, a fun game to play. And its most interesting, concept is the procedurally generated environments, which are going to be hit or miss if you're asking me, because while it will be very immersive that the environment is changing every time you boot up the game, it's still a game. You're going to notice those patterns for the assets are being rotated, flipped, and substituted out the game, and you have to worry about the strength of the AI, whether you have good AI teammates or whether or not the AI with the enemies are engaging and fun to outsmart and play, and that it's not easy to break. So I'm worried about that. I'm worried about the the lack of concrete information, because we don't even have an actual release date. We have no information about a multiplayer mode versus other players, because it's co-op missions, but that's nothing new. I mean, Black Ops 3's campaign did that 6 years ago, so I'm not blown away by that at all. And the gameplay trailer, being choreographed well, doesn't do anything for me because we've seen other, gameplay trailers choreographed well and the game comes out and it's shit. Cyberpunk 2077. So, what is this game going to do to yield time, money, and attention from consumers? Besides being controversial? Nothing. Am I being a hater? Again, yes. Do I care? Not at all. But we'll have to wait and see with this game. I think it should be delayed, but fuck it. Who cares? That out the way, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe. And I'm out.